Various Thoughts is a segment where I just come out and just speak my mind about different topics. Hopefully you guys just sit back and relax. Agree to disagree respectfully. Don't get all angry and pissed off and flame me back to hell for the things I say. That's what Various Thoughts means. And Various Thoughts Volume 12 is the prime example where I just have fun picking Michael Phelps apart. I'll post a link in the description box. Y'all know what to do. Various Thoughts Volume 39. What's up? AFC NFC Championship game. Last Sunday, I watched the NFC title game. The Minnesota Vikings ain't going to the Super Bowl. I had them going. You cannot turn the ball over 5 times and expect to get there. Adrian Peterson and his teammates lay off the Butterfinger. They're so good. And getting in the game. And oh my God, I can't hang on to the ball. You wonder why Skip Bayless just tears this dude to shreds. You wonder why. He's overrated. He ain't that good of a football player, let alone a running back. I wish people would stop using the word overrated in the negative term. That's just ridiculously stupid. And Mr. Brett Favre. Now, I can see if a rookie made that ill-advised throw. After all, he's a rookie. Throwing the ball across the body like that in the middle of the field with 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter where you had a chance to win the game. You didn't even give your field goal kicker, let alone your teammate from Green Bay. They've been teammates for a long time. Green Bay, now Minnesota. You didn't give him a chance to win the game. Kicker's been really, really poor in the postseason. But still, you didn't even give the Vikings kicker a chance. Because you made an ill-advised throw. I don't want to hear people saying, well, he had a bad ankle. So? It wasn't that bad. He rolled out. Made that ill-advised throw. He could have did a little quarterback sneak. Could have picked up a few yards. Shoot. In the Brett Favre fan club, I do not want to hear you say anything. I don't want to hear it. Just shut up and go away. Please. Shoot. Oh, he's going to take the Vikings to the Super Bowl. He rubbed the Packers front office rubbing their faces. Yeah, who gets the last laugh? Who gets the last laugh? Yeah, I thought so. Now you got the Colts and the Saints in the Super Bowl. I'll get to that later. I knew the Colts were going to win that game over the Jets. I was surprised that Peyton Manning got roughed up a bit by the Jets defense. And there's a reason why they were ranked number 1 this past season. This season, excuse me. The season ain't over. So, in the second half, he just came out and started picking them apart. He's a doctor. Wow. Dr. Peyton Manning. The ultimate quarterback. The perfect quarterback, most people claim him to be. Now, the Jets they can contend for the AFC East division title. All they got to do is stick together, modify the offense a bit, keep the defensive core. If they do all those things, they can just dethrone the New England Patriots. But if they go back to the same old New York Jets, a lot of potential, and just nothing more than an underachieving team, that's all they're going to be. So I challenge the New York Jets to be better than this year. Next year, be better. If you talk the talk, you sure as hell better walk the walk. And that goes for you too, Rex Ryan. Now, I got the Colts over the Saints by 14 points. The score to me is going to be in the 20s and 30s. Am I going to be surprised it's going to be in the 40s and 50s? No. No, not at all. And Peyton Manning going to win that second Super Bowl. It goes to his collection of 4 MVP trophies that he won over his career. He's going to be labeled as one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Now, Next up, the NBA. The Charlotte Bobcats are doing it, man. They're doing it. Wow. I mean, they're beating teams that they ain't supposed to beat. They beat my Spurs, they beat the Suns in Phoenix. Beat the Nuggets, beating the Cavaliers. Wow. They surprised me a lot. And a lot of people saying, oh, they're going to get in the playoffs. They ain't going to do squat. They ain't going to make a lot of noise. Okay, keep talking. That's what happened when someone said that the Atlanta Hawks ain't going to do jack spit when they got in the playoffs. Like 2007 against the... 2007 or 2008 against the Boston Celtics. And the Atlanta Hawks took the Boston Celtics to 7 games in the first round, where most people claimed that it would be a sweep. So I wouldn't be surprised if Charlotte Bobcats take a team like the first seed, second seed into 6 games or 7 games. I wouldn't be surprised if that comes to light. So, and LeBron James got fined $25,000 by the NBA for kicking the water bottle. Okay, whatever. Now, a little bit on Darksiders. I know people are saying that the game is a rip-off of Legend of Zelda, God of War, Devil May Cry, but it doesn't matter. If the game is fun, then what's the problem? Oh, it failed to have its own identity. Bayonetta does that too, so it's nothing more than Devil May Cry with a female protagonist. So what's the problem? Since when did Legend of Zelda own the puzzling title? Or the Devil May Cry and God of War title of hack and slash action game? Just asking. So, to me, I think Darksiders is better than Bayonetta. That's the way I see it. The story's hard to understand. Well, it's not hard to understand. I'll say it's better to understand than Bayonetta. That's just the way I look at it. I hadn't played the game. I've seen the walkthroughs and everything, but it's not all that. It's just all I see in Bayonetta, great gameplay. That's it. I'm still going to play it, but I just don't see anything special with that game. Mass Effect 2 is out. I'm going to get that. I'm definitely going to rent that. Now, a little bit of Killzone 2. I played it. It has excellent graphics. The story's good. And the gameplay, I love the cover system in a first-person shooter. It's different and fresh. I wish some game developers would do it. Infinity Ward. The cons, well, the characters and the story, let alone single-player mode, they're nothing more than stereotypical meatballs who can't put together in a sentence without insulting each other's mothers every 5 seconds. The ISA AI, they're useless like 80% of the time, to the point that you have to say they're behind. And the enemy AI, they're really tough. You know, the Hellgas. The second half of the Killzone 2, especially Chapter 10, the final chapter of that game is just ridiculous. Wow. The controls is very sluggish and slow. You can readjust it all you want, but it's still just that, sluggish and slow. The loading times is just ridiculously long, to the point you think the game just froze on you and you have to restart it. I know Killzone 2 and the PS3 fanboys will get all up in there, get all in my face and start flaming me back to hell for it, but listen, it ain't a bad game at all. The online multiplayer is tremendously fun. The single player mode is challenging for the enemy AI will make it so. Trophies are good. Safari Hunter trophy is stupid. So that's the way I look at it, but it ain't all that. Overall, the game is good, not great, not mind-blowing like mainstream game reviewers say it is. Therefore, it's overrated. Don't like it, that's a you problem, not me. So I don't understand the slam dunk competition. I mean, can they just get rid of it? I don't want to see Nate Robinson. I just don't. And all-star games in 4 major sports, they're boring anyway. And the NFL they're the best, but when it comes to all-star games, they're the worst among the worst. Okay, they're not interesting to look at. You know, it's sad. So the Boondocks season 3 will be out on March 28th. Be on the lookout for that. So, and with that, SA17, peace.